Which one is best? Which one is worst? Which one is last? Which one is first? You can have your opinions, but we say what? Hello, witches and crows. Welcome back to We Say What, where we say what and you deal with it. Today we are joined once again by Mani of Mixing with Mani. One of our first ever guest has returned. Thank you for joining us. How are you on this lovely day?
For having me. Back by the demand of myself. I really shook Priscilla down, y'all. I was like, when am I coming back? I was under all of y'all's comments, oh my God, this was so fun. What a great conversation you had with also another podcaster I respect. What about me though? I could totally have this combo. So thanks so much for indulging me and having me.
No, we have the most fun with you. And
you're welcome back anytime, honestly.
Anytime.
Just let us know.
It's just such a fun concept. I like deciding things. This really scratches my ADHD brain. And I love niche topics. So let's do it.
Well, and the other thing is I've been talking a lot about how I'm a Taurus and how we're always right. So Jackie,
yes, it's true.
You are today battling against two Taurus queens.
Well, I will tell you, I am an Aquarius, and I am also always right. So
yes, you are, because my mom's an Aquarius. Imagine.
There you go.
I was raised by one, so she's always right because she's my mom, and then I'm a Taurus, so it was a wild time. But I love that lady down. She's the best. My best friend.
Aww.
We love her.
Ava better say stuff like that about me when she's older.
She will.
She will.
First, you're going to fight, and then she'll get there. It'll be like a fighting phase, and then you'll get there. I used to always say, if you can't remember your left and your right, L is for left, and J is for Jackie's always right. So that's... that was my thing.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot has happened in the Bravo world since last we spoke, and right now we are in the thick of Scamanda. By the time this episode airs, we'll have a lot of clarity, most likely, from the Summer House reunion.
Yes. Oh, is that today? They're recording it today, aren't they?
They are recording it today. Andy asked for questions, I think last night or this morning or something on Twitter. And to which I responded, who has a question? There's no question. Everybody sit down and just give them the mic. We have not much to discuss. We only have the one thing. And let's get to the bottom of it.
Honestly, my question is, Andy, will you switch seats with Lindsay Hubbard?
Honestly, right? She'll get to the bottom of it.
She'll get to the bottom of it, and she will read them down the whole way there.
Yes, I need a proper reckoning before I can give the city a chance in the city, their new spinoff show. Otherwise, 2/3 of the reasons why we're supposed to tune in, I don't want to see on TV now. And that's Kyle and Amanda. I'm kind of upset with both of them. Never liked Kyle. But Amanda, I'm mad at you. Not a girl's girl. I don't want to see you have a fun time right now. So it's just giving... Andy, we don't have questions. Just let them talk and hold somebody accountable. Ask the questions. Get to the nitty gritty. I want receipts. Mm-hmm. Proof. Timelines.
Yes.
Screenshots.
Timeline especially. That's
timeline
what I
especially.
Timeline.
And look, I will say this. Kyle was awful to Amanda for years and years and years and years. I would not even fault her for stepping out on him because their marriage is clearly falling apart. It's they're both clearly jumping ship. It's just waiting for someone to say it. But wow. Of all the men.
But Kyle was terrible to Amanda, but Sierra wasn't. She didn't need to catch the stray. And she was the one who's getting hurt the most by this. Kyle was fine.
Yeah.
Carl's a mess. He's fine.
And I do hope that that Kyle is still held accountable for his part, not in this part of, not in Scamanda at all, but
in the fall of their marriage.
In the fall of their marriage, telling your wife you have no personality, fuck you, sorry, you're gonna push her away and into someone else's arms. And
into the personality of a bad person, a non-girl's girl, home wrecking, situation. She didn't need this evil plot line, but he didn't have to put her on that path either by demeaning her and beating her into this place of complete irrelevance. Essentially, he made her feel like that, and so here she go, with her and Wes and their insecurities.
Yeah, But you know what? I this just proves I had a mental theory going for a while, and this proves it that I will never trust a woman who does the Olsen tuck.
Interesting, because is that the front tuck? Because that's what I do.
The what? No,
that's the French tuck.
Oh, with the hair. Okay, thank you. Good night.
This
I don't know
is the
any
Olsen
tucks.
tuck. I think it's cute as hell, but I'm like, I don't
You're
trust
hiding
you if you're doing
something.
it.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're tucking in your lies.
Yeah.
Commit to the bit. Chop it or don't.
Yeah, to the point of discomfort. I can't imagine that's cozy. Like your hair just being in your shirt.
Oh yeah, no thank you.
It's a look.
Okay, but if any of you witches or crows are doing that, we love you and we trust you. Just tell us why we should. Give us 3 reasons why we should trust you in the comments. And wait, leave a review and a rating because you haven't done it yet and I'm still mad at you.
Yeah.
So do that.
Or consider something different and tell us how it works.
Can I read a review?
Yes, please do.
Okay. This was from Rachel K. Albers, such a sweetie McPeety. And she said, I listen when I want to sail away on a cloud of comedic fun and delightful nonsense while hanging with my internet BFFs. Love this show and disassociating with these two.
Yes.
Love it.
Right. That was gorgeous.
It was
Wasn't it?
gorgeous.
I think maybe I'll have her write my tombstone.
Obituary.
I'm a pros in the reviews. You go, girl.
Yeah. Well, that is a woman who does not tuck her hair.
Okay. Letting it all hang out.
Today we're not going to be acting as crows and witches. We're going to be sharks because we are discussing Real Housewives.
I just got it.
I got it immediately and I perked up because I love Shark Tank. I watch it religiously.
Love it.
I've watched this in season 1, episode 1 with my mom. So
Wow.
I'm all ready to, I've been dying to be a shark. I've just been lacking the billions of dollars. But the business know-how and the right decisions,
Here
come
we go.
on, step to the front, Housewives.
Exactly. And now look, yes, we're going to be discussing failed business ventures of Real Housewives that we would reinvest in. Now, you don't have to be a Real Housewives, fanatic to get into this debate because it's really about the product. It's really about the business idea and whether or not we think we want to go back there. So if you're not a Bravo lover, that's fine. You're still going to enjoy the ride. Should we just get right into it?
I'm ready.
Okay. So once again, we use a random picker to match these up. And the first pairing of today's bracket is Adrienne Maloof shoes, the Maloof hoof, versus Cut Fitness.
Oh.
Okay, so the Maloof hoof was a shoe line in collaboration with another shoe designer by Adrienne Maloof of early seasons of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Lots of glitter, lots of feathers, lots of platforms.
It was a time. Period.
There was a time. Yeah, it was like the sky tops of shoes.
Yes.
And then Cut Fitness was Tamra and her husband Eddie's gym.
Yes, that only recently closed.
That only recently closed, right?
COVID or something, right? I think.
Right, right. Adrienne was furious when Lisa Vanderpump came up with the Maloof hoof. But you know what? She should have thought of that.
Fits.
When the shoe... God damn it.
And then when the shoe can profit, okay?
Yes, there you go.
Which it does not seem to have done so.
No.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
But you know what? For the time, that silhouette was it. I mean, that everybody wanted that shoe. And honestly, I went back and looked at some yesterday, and I kind of want it to come back. It's the ideal heel for a shorty like me because you get the height without damaging your toes by having to be so pointed. You've got that platform
front
on
platform.
the front. So smart. It's a smart heel design, honestly.
And I feel like it's probably coming back soon because we are,
They're making their comebacks left
That's
and
right.
right.
Any day now, we're going to hear that the statement necklace is back, and the next day,
Oh God, ready!
it's going to be business casual at the club again.
I can't wait. Come on, peplum and empire waist dresses.
That's right. That's
I
right.
can't wait. This is good.
And a 4-inch heel with a 3-inch platform. So
Listen, Maloof, get into it. Well, listen, what else is she doing right now? This is probably a good time to reinvent the shoe, like reinvent the Maloof hoof. You can bring it back make a nice like homage to yesteryear, 2000s, but also go ahead and do a little something new. It's a fun name. Maybe we have to rebrand because I don't think people know who you are anymore. It has been a time. But also, the young people are rewatching old seasons of Housewives. They're just now discovering it. I work with a bevy of young 21 somethings and whatnot, and they are like, oh my God, have you seen Roni? Have you seen Beverly Hills? Have you seen, like, I'm on season 4. I'm like, wow.
Don't quote the ancient text to me. I was there when they were written.
Go back and get some nostalgia going. She might make a buck.
They're gonna like her because she's no nonsense. She does not put up with her husband for 1 second, and she wears like pixie glitter in her hair.
Yeah.
Absolutely love.
Also, I've seen a recent post or two, I think maybe even from our friend Elizabeth from One Awkward Mom, where she said she felt like a beautiful Clydesdale in her flared yoga pants and her platform Uggs. Like, I think the hoof really lends itself to the Clydesdale era that we're in right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And I just feel like so far none of us have even talked about cut fitness. Like, it doesn't even seem to have touched us in any way.
No, because also Tamara and Eddie, but definitely Tamara, they're like thin supremacists. Like I don't trust her to be a part of my fitness journey. It feels like one of those gyms where you're only allowed to go work out if you're already fit. Not like where they would help you, like anybody want to start their fitness journey. It's just giving exclusive, but like in a strip mall, and I want neither of that. Not the vibe. So I'm not mad that their thing closed. Like we've seen some workout classes at that fitness studio because it was thriving for many, many years while she was on the show, up until pretty recently, and I never wanted to attend. Yeah, I think that says it all. Why would I invest in something where I've seen it and been like, next?
Yeah, there wasn't anything special about it or unique. Like, just another gym, and
and it's just Eddie teaching the cycling classes and yelling at the girls for being out of shape.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
And they were all more in shape than me. So
well, and like, what if something embarrassing happens and then she's going to talk about it on the show, or like, she brought some of the cut fitness gossip to the show.
I don't need the op being my fitness trainer. I don't. And Tamara is literally a professional op. She does it for sport. She does it for money. It is her whole life.
It's true.
And personality.
It's true. She's not even good, like fun to watch anymore because she's just like waiting for a moment to be mad. Yeah,
she's been
you know what's coming. Yeah,
it's a
I do like Ben and Ronnie's reabsorption of cut fitness to mean cunt. That's like my favorite thing. Sorry, just said it. Yeah. So whenever they want to say the C word on their podcast, they just say cut fitness. So
that's
it really
funny.
Works very well. And honestly, okay. So the other thing I'm thinking is like, think about if you're at a business meeting. You've got Adrian, you've got Tamara. Who do you want to have at a business meeting? Like we were just saying, Tamara is just not it. So
yeah,
I feel like this is an easy one. Thank you for this easy softball in the first round, Priscilla.
Yes.
But I
you're
think it's
welcome.
gotta be
You're
Maloof
welcome.
Hoof. Yeah.
Adrian Maloof shoes moves forward. All right, Maloof hoofs are potentially in our future.
Maloof's hooves.
Plus, like her family's like billionaires, so like she's gonna pay her vendors.
Yeah,
You
she'll actually make sure it gets done.
Yeah. And then maybe we could make friends with her ex-husband and get some free plastic surgery. Okay, so moving forward, Gretchen Christine Bags
Oh boy.
versus Fine Body with Apollo and Phaedra.
Absolutely the second one. What? No question. And I would love to hear someone tell me a different and not immediately have me be like, so you voted for him, huh? Yeah. Because no matter what you were going to say next, I was like, whatever is not
Gretchen's bags
in me.
Yeah.
Not being a terrible person, but also them bags were hideous.
They were hideous.
I remember this. They were really bad, even for the time.
Yeah, they were like if, the worst Guess and Juicy Couture bag, like, went on ketamine.
which is awful.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can feel it. I hate it. It makes my
You can
skin
smell it. Like you unpack it and it's like, oof.
mothballs.
Yeah.
Let it air out.
Like old
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, you need to air it out. Oh God. No, seriously. No thank you to anything she's doing overall. But definitely those bags were hideous. I would not even spend my own money on them. Wouldn't be a customer, as they say on the Shark Tank. Definitely have a customer, but not a good investment at this time. It's not a good investment and you don't have a customer. However, Apollo has a body. He can definitely work out.
Phaedra's made a comeback in the past couple years.
Phaedra has
Okay,
made a
fitness
comeback.
has definitely come. And I liked Donkey Booty as a concept. I was
Donkey
rooting for
Booty's a
it.
great concept.
I was rooting for it over the Kenya Moore stallion booty or whatever. I wanted the Donkey Booty. I loved watching Phaedra and Apollo on that thing. Absolutely. I would love to watch.
Yes.
I'll give them money. If they could work together, I'd love it.
I
Yeah.
like that we've got a donkey and a horse moving forward so far. It's like an
Oh,
equine.
wow. Yes.
Phaedra's
Sorry.
reliving a very different version of the same fight.
Same battle. Mhm. I
Okay.
hope she finds out about this one and tunes in. But
Oh,
we
she
support you right now, Phaedra. Round one.
Yes, as of today,
As of
right.
17 minutes in, it's looking good for you, girl.
it's looking good for you, Phaedra. And yeah, so far she's had an easy time on the season. She's
Yeah, so far it's been pretty chill. Nobody's mad at her. She's kind of
Is she a friend of? Or no, she's full time.
It is giving she is, but she is not. She doesn't have a
okay.
tagline.
Okay, so Fine Booty moves forward. Next bracket is Kyle by Aileen 2 or Pop of Color by Kristen Takeman. Takeman?
Take one.
Taken with Essie? Was that with Essie?
I was her own
I think
thing,
it was her own
Oh
thing.
yes, it was a nail polish line.
Yes.
Correct.
And
But-
again, there wasn't anything stand out about it.
It was just nail polish and also
nail polish.
POC, already an abbreviation famously for people of color, which maybe might not have been something for Kristen Takeman to adopt. You know what I mean? Like maybe not her thing.
The
Yeah.
time I don't think Kristen Takeman's never been really finger on the pulse, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Today we would definitely need to change the abbreviation, or it would need to be full government name all the time. Pop of Color by Kristen Takeman, at all times. Yeah, I don't think anyone would know or care, but I will say the reason why it's not a good investment for me at this time is because it's actually Rachel Zoe who's now in charge of Essie as their chief color correspondent. First of its kind role, and she is now doing all the colors of. So that is a bit of a glitz and glam so I wouldn't want to compete in a problematic from the start at the name. Maybe possible going to be okay, but a nail polish brand with a housewife that people don't really know or
No.
care about if they do know her. Rachel
Yeah.
Zoe, however, the staying power is so big that her being like a part of it, I wouldn't want to compete with that. So I'm
Right.
going to go ahead and just say no to the nail polish industry. It's not good for me right now if I go up against, Rachel Zoe and Essie in this economy.
Yeah.
And I hate Kyle. Y'all know, everybody knows that. I can't stand the girl. However, there is a place for caftans in this world, and I do
That's
like
right.
her moo aesthetic. I like it. Do it.
Well, and to speak to the Rachel Zoe impact, she's a caftan girl all day, so there could be a little bump in the market right now. People are looking for the caftans. I will say, as a recovering designer myself, when I watched Kyle change the line last minute and just call Aileen's team with tons of ideas in the middle of the night, it just took years off my life watching that, because there's a badly paid designer who has to break their back to make this work, and they're showing it as just like, oh, I was so inspired today, so I sent her 10 more things, and I'm like, oh my god, you're ruining someone's life somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Or this 10-minute segment on Beverly Hills to maybe be aired. Remember when her and Dorit had a whole beef because Dorit's like, I'm a real designer, okay, swimsuits. And Kyle was like, do you not understand that I have a fashion show? I am a real designer too. And Dorit's like, you can't change the design last minute.
right.
Imagine.
No reality, no celebrity will ever admit that they have licensed their name.
Right.
And most of these are licenses. They're not like, you're not becoming a designer. You are paying someone to put your name on their product. And that's definitely the difference between Kyle and Dorit. Dorit was a designer. Now, Beverly Beach that we saw, I think probably was more of a licensing agreement than not. But Kyle, you were just picking out prints that already existed.
But can we also say, if we are to invest in Kyle by Eileen too, that first of all, that name is too Ruth's Chris for me. We've got to completely change the name of it. Like, we can do it, but the name is horrid. Like,
It means
Just call it Kyle.
Yeah, just call it Kyle.
Honestly,
That would be great.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just call it Kyle, and maybe like instead of like a TM at the bottom, it can say like BAT or by Eileen 2 or something like that, like in the little circle. But Kyle be the name on the boutique, and let it be what it is. I think that also her fandom, like, I don't have to like her, but people love her. That's good business. She would love the attention. Boy, oh boy, would she love to be able to show up and just like be like, yeah. And we really liked these prints. Like, when I went to Thailand with the girls for Alexia, my daughter was getting married, and because she has daughters, in case you didn't know. She's the only mom who's ever had a child in her life. My daughter's getting married, and we went and I saw these, and I was like, oh, I should just totally have these. And I'm like, okay. I would do it. I think that it would be a good idea. I don't have to like you to know your star power and your like specific design, like something. Kyle does have something unique about her, whereas Kristen Takeman was a bland white woman, former model, just being like, look, nail polish. Kyle has like a whole caftan thing. It's like her thing. Like, she did it for years, and people really connect with that. You can be a rich woman and still not put on pants if you don't goddamn want to. And I like it for her. I like that for me. So I would totally invest in her right now and just be like, yeah, go girl. I don't have to like you as a housewife though, but like, game recognizes game, and Kyle can make it work. She wanted that store to work. I believe in her.
She did want that store to work. I'll vote for Kyle too. Pop of Color, it just didn't have a point of view.
No,
it was
It's just that thing where housewives are like, I'm famous, I need to capitalize on this, what can I start as a business? And she just didn't think right. She just didn't come up with the right idea. That's it.
And it would also be different if she had some sort of passion for nail art or something. But it was just like,
that's not a thing.
Yeah, and I think Bethany clocked her too about it. Like, was Bethany on? But someone was like, your brand is meaningless. Like, there's already a Pop of Color, or there was already something like ColourPop already existed.
That's
I think.
Right, ColourPop.
Right.
Yeah.
And ColourPop is one of my favorite makeup brands, and they are affordable and different, and they have a niche, And Kristen Takeman being an ex-model and being pretty with a nail polish line, not a thing. Not to mention, hate to say it, but the Gen Zs and the stuff of the world, the girls aren't buying nail polish the way they used to. Not like that. They're buying press-ons. You would have to
that too.
do a whole different line. We're not even going to get our nails done the same way. And when we are, if I'm going to go out and pay somebody $100-something to get a mani-pedi, it is not with some regular ass nail polish, my love.
It
is Gel-X. I'm dipping something in something. Like, it's going to stay. I need staying power for 3+
power.
So, and then that's just not what Kristen's giving. Sorry. But a caftan can take me places.
That's right. All right, Kyle by Aileen 2 moves forward. I am just realizing the next is going to be tough for me, which is Every Hue, the makeup brand by Giselle Bryant, versus She by Sheree, which I just feel like never got the structure and the financing.
But She by Sheree exists.
Or no, you're right. It was doomed from the start.
Listen, if you right now go to shebysheree.com, she's selling products.
Yeah, from AliExpress. It's not great. It's Shein things that we have already seen that you can get both, and then it has like an ironed on She by Sheree with a star. Like on the logo, like on the pant
She's
leg.
drop shipping.
It's not good. She's gotten in a lot of trouble for charging like $100 for these joggers. She's definitely a housewife whose finances keep me up at night. What finances?
I worry about her. But Every Hue was a wonderful concept.
And every year, that wasn't even her fault. It was a lot of
What
the
happened?
so it was exclusively run in Target,
Yeah.
and famously Target cut their DEI funding,
Right.
well, programming altogether, where they had once at one point pledged a certain amount of shelf space and or online presence would go to Black and Brown BIPOC creators, and people. So Giselle developed these things. Every hue, like she developed these colors. She was working with a team, so it was like half licensed, but she also was very involved in like
Yeah.
the hues that would be served like, from top to bottom, kind of like a poor girl's Fenty Beauty, which
Right.
there is a need for. And it was
Yeah.
doing very well in Target. It was once in Target, it was once online. She had some exclusive retailer rights with them. So also then if Target decides to not continue it or it doesn't sell or whatever and just doesn't order anymore, but if she's in an exclusive retailer, she kind of can't shop it at the same rate. Like it just lost production. You know, Giselle's finances actually do keep me up at night
Okay.
because I actually love her and I love those girls and I really want the best for her. So it just was giving, but I also feel like hopefully she just has focused her talents in something else. But I think a lot of manufacturing and things just kind of fell apart, especially after that Target deal. So I'm just Target's not getting no passes from me right
No.
now. I don't. If I do need to go there, I go for absolute freaking necessity, and I only pick it up. I will not gallop and gallivant up in those aisles because they have Tabitha Brown still by lock and key in her contract, and she's complaining about it.
Oh,
Like
really? She's complaining about
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah, because like, you know, her stuff is still sold. She still has to do stuff because but they're tapping into some of those contracts that they already had that are selling well and being like to basically comb over with the black community. We need you to actually sell. Like we're gonna pull this thing. You're gonna be on the shelves. But so they have Tabitha Brown and everything, but all the black hair care products in every Target that you can go into are $2 and now non-existent. So it's just like Tabitha's like, I can't pull it off the shelves. I can't. She's
Yeah.
locked in. So if you gotta go, support the girlies that are locked in and can't get out. Black and
Yeah.
Bold is another one that coffee brand was doing. They had a very similar every hue situation. They were doing
Okay.
very well in Target. Like they were, it was such a big deal when they were in Target. I remember Giselle was on Watch What Happens Live telling Andy, like, we just launched online and we'll be in all these stores, brick and mortar. That was only a few years ago. So
I
it was
know. Yeah, but
really well.
and it
But
was, we got
I
to
would
see a
invest in
bunch
it
of
if
it.
I could.
Yeah, I would invest in every hue as well. I feel like She by Sheree had
She had
several
time to
false
show
starts.
us and
She,
prove.
yeah,
She
she had
failed
time. Yeah,
miserably.
yeah.
Yeah. And the concept just isn't as necessary is the other thing.
Fashion
Like,
show with no fashions. Also, she's changed the concept 13 times because when she had her fake fashion show, season 3, it was a whole like we were going to the club in business cash. Like that was what she had. And then
Yeah.
fast forward 4, 5, 6 years later, she talking about some spring summer joggers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not the same thing. And then here we are. She and jumpsuits are $99 to $199. It's just not giving. No,
No.
we're not doing
No.
that.
It's another one with no point of view really because she was just shifting
Right.
to whatever she did. And there have been a lot of housewives fashion failures. Alexis Couture comes to mind.
Oh,
you know,
boy.
women who think I've shopped a lot in my life, so I can do this too, and they just make what they would wear, and it doesn't mean anything. So
Not.
we don't. I don't know how Sheree's chateau is still standing, but she's not getting my investment
I
today.
don't know how Sheree Chateau is. I don't know. And I wonder a lot. Because
Yeah.
remember all those years it took to even finish it because we lost the financials?
Yes.
Well, then when we did finish it, I was like, whoa, what? How? What? And now with her not being on the show, not anybody's friend of, like, I just wonder, how are you paying for it? You know?
Is she still in it? Do we know for I'm looking right now to see.
In the
She's still
chateau,
in the
yeah.
house, I believe
Yeah.
so.
She just posted the other day coming out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she just stopped being on the show a couple of years ago and not asked back. That was not even like maybe 2 seasons, 3 seasons,
Yeah.
and she was in it then too. So it was finally finished. It was a whole thing. So I'm just concerned about Girly.
Yeah.
But so not she by Sheree, but
No, but maybe she could get
that.
like a collab with one of these other winners that we did.
Yeah.
That we did.
Do a home line. She should have done a home line like Portia tried to do, but it never made sense because Portia didn't have a home.
The bed
right?
sheets.
Portia went from like home to home to home. She didn't live anywhere. So like, but Sheree made part of her whole personality building this damn house. She should have
very
made like, and then when it finally aired and showed, then you release a home line, license that name, She by Sheree, sell it in a TJ Maxx, right? Or even like a Nordstrom's rack because they have their own buyers. So you could get the discount girly market and still make it seem semi like,
Elevated.
upscale, elevated. And it matched the beauty of your home. What's wrong? Great
I
idea.
hope she's listening. I hope she's
Yeah.
listening
Mine-
today. Like
Yeah.
we're not investing, but we're giving you ideas.
Helping. This
We're
is me
helping.
investing.
Look for the helpers.
Yeah.
Like, I can't
We all
help
need
you,
some more
Sheree, but I'm
marketing.
going to help you, Sheree.
Yeah. Well, again, we hope she's listening, and maybe we'll have her 3-wick candle come out soon or something. So every hue moves forward. Now we have the Linfinity dress by Leanne Locken, which was a dress you could take apart and reimagine something like 8 or 12 ways.
I thought it was like 50 ways. but
Maybe
okay.
it's 50. I
It
don't know.
was 50.
Or 48, yeah.
50, one sleeve, no sleeves, 2 sleeves, a half a sleeve.
Around the neck. The boobs.
Jackie remembers, yes.
So, would you rather invest in the Linfinity dress or the Oz restaurant, which was an Australian-themed restaurant in Potomac run by Ashley Darby?
That is only 20 minutes from my house in traffic. I famously talk about it on my show that I go by there a lot, and it's still there. Kangaroo imprint on the wall and everything.
It's not open, though.
No, hasn't
I was going to say, am I?
hasn't been for years.
I've got my I don't give a rip shirt because I feel like there's not ever going to be another time where I get to talk about Real Housewives of Dallas. And
Yeah, probably
other
not.
than today.
I mean, I'm hoping we would have an opportunity because though
Yeah.
famously problematic, had a great time with those ladies, not gonna lie. And they had some famously wild business ideas. Like
Yes.
Brandy had a whole resort line, like just for girls who go to resorts, like who go to the country club on the weekend. She was like, that's a real market. I said, is it? I don't know.
There are 10 people.
Is it?
Oh, like, and that didn't work out. But like the Linfinity dress, I remember thinking, let me see that fashion show. That had fashions.
Yeah.
That did have fashions. They made fun of it. In this economy, I feel like...
Maybe I was going to say the same thing.
Exactly. Like... Let me have it. It was a good idea. I think probably wrong person to
Right.
champion it, or I don't know if that was a licensing deal
Maybe.
or what.
Yeah, I don't know. Or she invested her little bit of money in like what was there, and people buy stuff too. Like they
Yeah.
buy stock piles of stuff and put their name on it, and then try to get that out into the world.
Yep.
I.e., the toaster oven. And Roni. So like you just put your name on a box. So I think Leanne had to buy some stock of those dresses and was like made an investment and thinking that on the show she could make something of that investment, and get herself in a better situation, which I again highly respect. Stone cold racist, I believe it, I know. But again, whole cast, duh. So putting that aside, I would probably angel invest
Yes.
my money as a black woman in the racist white dress. But I do think that in this economy, we do need something with that kind of versatility.
That's right. I'm gonna wear my
resilient.
Linfinity dress with my Maloof hoof, and I'm gonna look fabulous.
Actually, that's fantastic. That sounds great.
it's a good
I
look.
can see it.
And I'll say about Australian food, I've eaten food. I've been to Australia. The food there was great, but the only thing that I ate there that I couldn't get here was kangaroo, and I felt so bad about eating a bite
Yeah.
of kangaroo. I felt
I
like
think
really
it's
guilty
fine.
about it.
I don't think I want to eat kangaroo yet because I still like them. I've not had a personal beef with a kangaroo squaring up at me. So I think we should save them. They are terrifying. All the less reason I feel like I should eat them. And I don't know. I'm not Australian. Maybe your Australian listeners are like, "Hey, we got tons of kangaroos. We need to actually, get rid of them." I don't know if that's really y'all's nature squirrel, but I don't know about it. And I do know that in Arlington, Virginia, DC is famously one of the most uptight cities in the world. Great place, love it here. But we're so fucking uptight. We're not eating kangaroo sliders.
Yeah.
In Arlington, girl, the girls out on naval bases, they're not doing that. They're going to, and they're college students and military people and people that work for like NIH. They're not eating kangaroo. It's next to a container store, okay? Nobody going to the container store like, oh, for brunch. No, thank you.
Also, where are you getting kangaroo meat here? Like,
where are you getting kangaroo meat? The most that people really could like expand their thoughts and horizons to be what is considered Australian food in America is Outback. That's all the girls can take.
Well, that's the thing.
I know it's famously not Australian. It's not, but that's what they can take.
But they already like psychologically had that market cornered.
Right. Yeah. They're like,
yeah. And you know what? Again, in this economy, I'm not going for a restaurant. Yeah. All right. Well, Leanne Lockins' Infinity dress lives to see another day.
Who knew I was going to invest in Leanne Lockins today? Lord Jesus.
Well, we're not definitely. So moving forward, we have Sonia by Sonia Morgan versus Kyle makes another appearance with American Woman, her scripted television show.
Okay, I was gonna be like, you could potentially. I know you use a random picker, but you could have put Sonia. She could have her own bracket of all her businesses. Honey.
Yeah, against Tipsy Girl.
Which one of Sonia's businesses will we invest in?
Well, and I'm even like kind of confused. Like, what
are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Like,
oh, wait, is this one? I'm not kidding. This is the lifestyle brand, or which one?
Yes.
Oh, it's the lifestyle brand.
The lifestyle brand, because
years ago.
Yes, but like I think the toaster is also Sonia by Sonia Morgan. But then she did have
too, because it's like a life. She wants it to be everything, like lifestyle. And then she did do clothes that she also bought stockpile of.
Yes, which we saw some of those meetings, and it was so hard to watch. So bad. And it was overpriced. I mean, I loved her faux leather turtleneck. And I should have worn it today, but it's like 80 degrees. And I looked it up on her, and it was a lot of money. I don't remember how much at the time, but then I went on Amazon and I got the exact same thing for like $19. Yeah. So she was just taken for a ride so many times.
She's the She by Sheree. Her fashion line that she finally came out with, famously the year that Leah McSweeney made her first appearance, and much to my dismay, that's when I started unliking Roni. But like that was like, I don't think you designed these clothes, Miss Morgan. And they were like, nah, girl. She just also picked them up from the warehouse that they couldn't sell and threw her name on the label and then put it on the runway.
And then shipped them to Century 21, which there's 2 locations of that store, and I don't think now there are any. So like we just...
And most people still think it's just a realtor company or something?
Right, that too. And it's like, it's these things where they have like these huge parties and all this stuff. And I watch these fashion ones knowing like, because I used to work in licensing, and I was like, she probably sold, if anything, 48 pieces.
That's
because it's going to 2 stores. Like, why are we having a party? You just lost so much money doing that.
If it was just the toaster oven, if she could have just focused on the toaster oven and said, I'm going to sell this, and then maybe after that was successful, and now I'm going to sell stand mixers, and now I'm going to sell immersion blenders, and now I'm going to like move into every corner of the kitchen market, I think that could have been something for Sonia. But lifestyle brand is too big of a goal when you have nothing to present.
This is exactly what Bethany Frankel told her ass back then too. Is it the toaster ovens or the dresses? What is it? She goes, it's a lifestyle fashion brand. And she goes, what does that mean? Like, you need to, I think you're right. If she had focused and done the toaster ovens and just slapped, her body, I think was she like laying in like a red negligee on the front?
It was funny. It was funny. It was like a toaster for one. It was like cooking for one. She's becoming an empty nester. Like that could have been a whole thing.
She could have had a meal line or collaborated with Shannon over there with her cream cheese salmons. And just be like, you just put one pan in the toaster oven and boom. Done.
They could have bumped hips at that point. Boom. I pictured
There you
it.
go. Double.
Oh my God.
One or make it two. Listen, you could have done
Ads
it.
write themselves.
Yeah. So, but would we reinvest in that, or would we bring Kyle's show back?
I'm not watching American
No,
Women.
I'm not watching. I didn't watch it the first time. So
I watched
I'm gonna,
1.5 episodes, and I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. Y'all don't care. And I thought I was going to do it for quote unquote for work, like for the show, and no,
Wasn't good.
Did you watch it, Priscilla?
I think I couldn't get into it, but I knew it went on for 2 seasons, so I was like, I guess it's just me.
I think
Maybe it's just
Kyle
not me.
made a great deal with someone on Paramount or whatever who likes
Yeah.
her a lot, and that's
I-
what she got those second seasons from. Because I could have seen them scrapping that in the middle of the show. It
Yeah.
wasn't good. It was very, very boring. Much because her story of her childhood only sounds good, like interesting, when she tells it as an adult. Like
don't
when you
need- yeah.
see the ramifications of how 3 cuckoo sisters are all so different and so like love each other but hate each other, like
Yeah.
in a way that only you can unpack watching it in real time, like in the manifest. But when you see the past of it, you're like, this isn't that good.
Yeah.
It's poorly written. It was a little, and she made it like very, and then she like lost her friendship, her sistership
Her sister's over it. Yeah.
over it. So it was not worth it. So I don't think I'd
No.
invest in that. It was a flop.
Yeah, but I will say, like, huge achievement. Like, that's the hardest, and no one else has gotten, besides their own spin-offs, like scripted shows. I think it's probably one of the coolest that has come from it, but it did not fly. Not all birds
No.
can fly.
And that's
All
okay.
right.
Good try.
So we're gonna try and bring Sonia back. Moving forward, we have Beverly Beach and Ramona Pinot Grigio.
Oh boy, this is a tough one.
Not for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Beverly Beach, just because I can't support Ramona as a human.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, we don't need another like celebrity alcohol brand for humanitarian purposes. Like, Dorit needs money.
She has kids.
You're right. She's
Yeah.
going through a
Kids.
hard time through this divorce.
She
does
needs
need-
income.
For those cigarettes. Cigarettes are so expensive. these
Cigarettes are
days.
so expensive.
So is that new bag she's buying in the middle
That's
of
what.
the
That's going to be one of my stipulations. That's going to be one of my
So,
stipulations.
You're right.
I have to watch her spending.
Yes.
If I invest in this.
It's an investment. You can't touch it. It needs to go directly to product and development and getting it off the ground. Also, Beverly Beach actually was doing well. It was Kitson that went out of business. That was a big part of them ending a lot of the partnerships and things that they had. She wasn't the only one. I mean, he's not a good person either. But Mike Shued from Shaws of Sunset, he had a shoe line that was also in Kitson, LA, like the same Kitson store. And it wasn't doing nearly as well. And they kept it in there longer than they should. But they closed. So that really was like, it ended everything. But that was
Yeah.
like where you went to get the low-level celebrity collaborations. So
Yeah, but still expensive. Kitchen was not
still
cheap.
expensive. Still expensive. It's
yeah.
like to get gifts and stuff. And I thought it was. She had a cute. I liked her stuff. I really did.
Yeah.
I liked her bathing suits, and why not? There's so many of them.
And we know she loves fashion. We know she lives this stuff. And
No, she does. She'll do anything for the fashion, like for the bag. So
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, she'll
Do
work
it.
hard. She'll work hard for us.
Can I just
Okay.
say, Mani, you know so much. It's so fun to like hear you.
I've made Housewives my life, my job. I'm so grateful that people still want to hear me talk about it every week, because what else do I do with this pointless ass information? I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, but I remember the conversation between XY person in 2008 when they were doing the Maleficent. Look, please, I have all this information in me still, but like, don't know what I ate for. I don't even know if I ate breakfast this morning, but this stuff is coming to me like I just saw it yesterday. Oh, the picky and choosy of the neurodivergent brain.
All right, last bracket of round 1 is Sparkle Dog Food from Cameron Westcott
Yes.
and versus the Bailey Agency.
I'm going to go Bailey Agency. One, because that is it. The reason why, and it is not because I don't think that dog food should be sparkly.
Mine is because I don't think dog food should
I
be
don't think
sparkling.
it's not that I don't think that. I'm sure Cameron has her reasons for wanting her dog to ingest toxic chemicals. Maybe she hates dogs. I don't know. I do know that when they finally did go to market, they had to change the formula significantly. I love my dog, and so I wouldn't give it to him. So I don't think I was on board when she was even putting it out there. I remember looking it up constantly, like, this can't be working, right? Like that and beer cheese. I kept looking up, like, what is the market? Like, what are we doing here? However, the Bailey agency would be an investment that keeps on having a return. You can have working models. You know what I mean? It can consistently be money in your pocket. Atlanta is now literally considered the Hollywood of the East Coast. It is where things are filmed. People are getting work. Models are getting work. Like, actors are getting work. And it is not just Tyler Perry out there filming stuff, y'all. Apparently. Like, Will Trent just got renewed for another major season. Like, there's real stuff happening in Atlanta, like film industry wise. So I think Cynthia could really aid in that expertise, because also I'm investing in Cynthia Bailey. And if you tell me you have a modeling agency and you look like fucking Cynthia Bailey at 50 something, please take my money.
Cynthia's one of the most beautiful women to ever be on Housewives. And
Thank you. Still.
Still, exactly. Like, compare her to a 25-year-old that's on Bravo, and she still beats him out.
Still eating the girls up.
Yeah, but the Sparkle dog food is probably the funniest product that has ever been marketed. It's like, what
hilarious.
are you thinking, you crazy person? What?
What is wrong with you?
And what do you mean it got to the shelves before people realized it wasn't good for dogs?
Yeah.
It did make it through manufacturing and production. She was selling it, or a version of it, for a while. I remember being like, and it was expensive. I don't know if y'all have been seeing the news, but she just got accused of sexual assault.
Yeah, by Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose, whom I love, lesbian icon, like, and Australian, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And there's just other stories of her just like crossing lines. I think there's like a cool another subgroup of women that's just like, oh, it's fine, I'll touch your boobs, you know, like, or you know, we're just girls, I'm gonna take your shirt off.
Especially, unfortunately, some on the more conservative side who are like, this certain things aren't what they agree or think is sexual assault, or it is not. The basis doesn't start with a sexual act or something that could be interpreted as a sexual act without consent. That's not a stop. Yeah. That's not the standard for them. It's the standard, but for them, it's like, oh, but you're a girl. It's not like, it's different. Like, no, it's not. Don't touch her. Okay, don't touch me.
So everything is alleged at this point. And these stories,
it, which is an image thing, but it's giving Justin Trudeau. Yeah, now I'm like, I don't know who I want to win in that house battle, because I didn't want Cameron to win.
Here's what I see. I see a California judge ordered 85-year-old veteran Carl Westcott, so Court's dad, I guess, to pay Katy Perry over $1.8 million in damages.
They lost.
Nothing. You got that.
Yeah. That's
I'm sure it was a harsh blow to them. Yeah. Like, it was mad for them to lose, because they're like, why can't we just, rich people want to just, do stuff. But, I got the Westcotts do. Sometimes they need to take an L, because why didn't court stop Cameron from this damn Sparkle doll? Why did you let her sign the check? We need to be less with our money.
Just like we said about the kids wanting the recorders, sometimes you have to tell your wife no, okay? Like, sometimes you have to tell your family members who you love no, and you have to tell them why. I mean, it's your co-partners in this relationship, but still, if it's a bad idea, tell them.
You do. You have to tell some people no. We're going to need to push back on her and tell her that harsh no. It's a no for me. Like, you are not a customer and not an investor.
Okay, so that is round one. And we are moving on to round two, and starting round two off with the Maloof hoof versus fine body. Do we want a donkey booty, or do we want a Maloof hoof?
I'm going to go hoof. I'm going to go Maloof hoof.
Because the hoof can give you a donkey booty. You ever tried to walk in heels?
That's good.
It'll round that thing up.
I think it's a better investment for where fashions might be going.
Right. We're always going to want to wear our going out shoes.
Our going out shoes with our going out tops and jeans.
Exactly.
Although, to be fair, I don't wear heels anymore. But if I
but maybe she could do a sensible flat.
Yeah.
That would be great. A platform flat.
A platform flat.
Platform. Platform flat.
If anybody can do Adrienne Maloof, I believe in it. Let's do that.
I mean, I think she would just be a hoot to hang around with or whatever.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so are we going to wear our hoofs with Kyle by Aileen to caftan or with our every hued face?
Every hue face because I can be more versatile. Like the caftan, I don't think is going to go with all the shoes, right? But whatever face you got on, you can put whatever. Like, if I got my shoes and a good beat on the face, in the middle can be interchanged because we might need to save space for our infinity dress. So
you're thinking ahead.
That canvas open.
Yeah.
The moment I'm going to go ahead and say, Miss Kyle, the shoes might make a comeback quicker than the caftan.
Yeah.
And I think her caftans are probably at a price point that's not accessible for everybody in this
You're so right.
time. No.
All right, well, I get to abstain because you guys agree on every hue. I'm stuck because I think every hue might be, it's such a great name too. It's not every hue by Giselle. It's, it stands alone by itself and you know exactly what it stands for. But I do love a caftan with a fun print, so I can't decide.
I understand.
Yeah.
But every hue moves forward.
Like I said, you could be a customer and just
I can be a customer. Yes. Are we going to go with the Linfinity dress or Sonia by Sonia Morgan toaster oven lifestyle brand?
As much as I would prefer Sonia as a human than Leanne Locken, I do need a good dress right now that has multiple versatile things because I have like 3 events and I can't buy 3 outfits. So.
Yeah. And BodyCon is coming back, and it was a BodyCon dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Infinity Dress is the way to go because Sonia, it's just not, we don't know what it is. And I want to invest in the person, but if we're investing in a product, it's just not there.
Yeah, and the moment has passed.
Y'all are also like adults, moms, homeowners, and things of the like. Your kitchen appliances, are you trusting a housewife or like a electric set or some shit? Or Breville? Or whatever. No, it's like if I'm gonna shell out the ducats, babes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get the Sonia Morgan name from wherever the hell warehouse in another nondescript, unnamed country from somewhere else. I'm gonna get Breville.
I'm not getting overage that you just put your name on and your picture.
Okay, I'm gonna get the Breville or something that I believe in, and it'll stay working more than this year.
Right. I need it for 10 years plus.
Thank you. George Foreman, she is not.
I wonder if she's ever tried to compare herself to George Foreman. I don't know.
I think she did. I'm not going to lie.
Did.
I think she really did at the time be like, George Foreman got the grills, and that's why she wanted the toaster ovens.
All right. Well, are we choosing Beverly Beach or the Bailey Agency for move forward in our last bracket?
I'm going to say Bailey Agency for me, just because, again, still versatility. I just am thinking now as a tourist who wants to make money. If you all are going out and working and I'm not, that's good work on me. But Beverly Beach was also, I doubt, had sizes for girlies of all the sorts. So it does limit the opportunity for money that I could make back. How do I get my investment back? As you know, I want my investment back quickly. And I don't think I'm going to get that with only sizes 0 through 4 in California.
Well, and I think you made good points about like the industry booming in Atlanta. And what's the overhead? You have an office and like some people running the show.
And she already has one. Hello. Cynthia's had that same space that she's been rehauling forever. So now we don't even have to pay the rent. We just got to invest in the...
Just got to turn the lights back on.
Yes. The stipulation is you can't be hawking your leather wear and goods. Because she also had the eyewear and the leather bags. Same rules apply. Long as it's only the Bailey Agency, I'm always down for my dream, can I tell y'all, is to own a parking garage.
Ooh,
that's smart.
People just come in and spend money.
No maintenance.
I do nothing. I love that.
Or like one of those quarter car washes. that runs itself, and people just
Yes.
Those are all money laundering things, I think. 'cause
Oh,
there's so many.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, I would love to own a garage. So if I
Yeah.
I would want to be Cynthia Bailey. I just have to have her be the eye. I make money every time y'all go and book stuff. This is great. It's good for me.
And
As
you
an
would open the
investor.
Bailey garage across the street.
Right.
Right. I don't have to have any work. And
Exactly.
ideally, as an investor, I don't want to have to get up and do a lot of work.
Yeah.
No, you're investing. That's the point. You
Yeah.
give the money, you get the money. That's all you want.
That's why the sharks just sit there. Yeah.
You told me you just needed my money. Not me to clock in and put on the apron.
No.
So I'm not going to help Dorit with her fashions. I'm going to stick with just having people go and do the work and sell the fashions and me get paid.
Do you agree, Jackie?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I did read that there were some like people being upset that Cynthia was getting girls in and then not actually helping them with their careers. But I look at that as more of like it's a training ground. Like you can go and learn how to walk and learn how to take your pictures and learn how to do all this stuff. And then you have to sell yourself in the end. So, you know, if you're not doing it, maybe look inward. It's kind of like when my content's not doing well, I have to be like, am I just making shitty content right now? Maybe so. Probably
Okay,
not.
this is not a Tyra Banks moment. I don't think Cynthia Bailey is being Tyra Banks and, you know, stopping girls from getting the bag and not telling them anything. I think she's training them and doing within her power to make you a great model, but you gotta want it, sell it, and work it.
All right. Okay. Well, now we're in round 3, and we've got Maluf Hoof versus Every Hue. For me, this is easy. This is Every Hue. Again, it's not like once you attach
I see that.
It's such a good name.
It is a good name, especially for a business, a beauty business. Versus, I do worry about name recognition with the Maluf Hoof.
Good point.
Who is Maluf? No one's gonna know who that is.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like you made a really good point about how it's like a lower price entry for Fenty. And I think that people are looking for that right now. So I think you're right. Every Hue is the one that would be more profitable for us, the sharks.
Right. Yeah. Especially right now. There's a giant market for Every Hue.
Inclusive and...
that they want to wear.
Yeah, and inclusive and affordable. And,
yes. What does Christian Siriano say? He's like, no one's ever gone poor trying to like service more people. Yeah. Like clothe more people. Like, so I like it.
And he puts his money where his mouth is because do you know who is in TJ Maxx?
Christian Siriano.
Christian Siriano. That's right.
Yeah. Amos, he's making that coin, okay?
That's probably where he makes more money than his couture, too. Let's face it.
Yes.
Okay. Next, the Linfinity dress or the Bailey agency?
I do still need a dress.
Yeah, I think
do you want to sell dresses or sell dreams?
Here's the thing. I know if somebody buys the Linfinity dress, they're getting what they wanted. If they go to the agency, they may not get that dream that they're pursuing. And then I feel bad that I'm not helping them achieve their dream. Although, again, is this just a financial investment or are we morally obligated to make the right choice there? I don't know. But I feel like Linfinity's more openly honest.
You're so right. I'm like torn because my business brain immediately... like I'm locked in on like how do I make my money back, and for a second I forgot we're talking about Housewives, so that also means that I'm gonna have to invest in Leanne Locken over Cynthia Bailey. And in my mind I was like, well, what if Cynthia wants to go in a different direction? Cynthia Bailey is a way more amenable individual than Leanne Locken. I'm worried about investing in Leanne because what if she just doesn't want to do it anymore? You know what I mean? Remember when she lied about owning like a Maserati or something, and it was like beige and not like they were like they don't make beige Maseratis. This is like, am I investing in the expertise of Cynthia Bailey? Like she is a proven person, so her business is at least she's in the she's in the wheelhouse of what she's in business in the wheelhouse she already belongs in. What is Leanne's qualifications for me to get my money back from this 23 different way dress? And what are her returns like? Because the girls are buying, but are they giving them back?
It's hard for me to walk away from the Linfinity dress because there's a fuzzy product assortment forming in my mind. But but like I don't want to go into business with Leanne Locken.
That's my concern.
I would need to see a full business plan. What do you need the money for? If it's just to buy a whole bunch more dresses, but we haven't sold enough yet, I'm concerned. But then at the same round, what if Cynthia Bailey's agency is only not giving the girlies their dreams because they're understaffed? Because I'm imagining what do they need their capital for? More
Like
experts?
better, yeah.
Yeah, what are they going to use?
Yeah, more coaches. Like if it's just Cynthia, she can't call for all 150 of y'all.
There's definitely room for growth with the Bailey agency because of what we were talking about earlier with the Hollywood stuff. Like, it's not just modeling. Like, we're representing actors now. We're, like...
Content creators.
Content creators. Candy is based in Atlanta, but she is running the show on Broadway. So... I'm gonna go now. I'm going all in on Bailey Agency.
I was about to say, if you think about it, a content creator in Atlanta will probably just collab with Shein or Pretty Little Thing herself and make a Livinfinity dress, and then Cynthia gets a percentage of that, Kris Jenner style, and then we get a percentage of that.
And then we get that right.
Listen, I'll help Cynthia find the girls who everybody else is already. It's really given the Taurus energy. I guess I did not want to do work today, and I'm like, how can I make a lot of money and do a lot less work? And everybody else, it seemed like I'm gonna have to clock in,
participate. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to participate because the business ideas are flawed.
Yeah.
Who's next, child?
Well, we're down to the last two, and Giselle with Every Hue up against Cynthia Bailey's Bailey Agency.
Black on black crime. I can't speak on this. I'm gonna have to let the white women decide. Go ahead.
Oh no! Don't put us in that position. Let me get the wheel out.
Y'all go ahead.
Listen, this is a hard decision because
it's actually really hard.
It's a product that I believe in fully versus an easy way to make money that we just really elaborated on.
That I also believe in.
That I also just made up. I'm going Bailey Agency, and Every Hue I think is wonderful, and it does tick those two boxes. But they're also, since Every Hue has gone out, other competitors have come in, and with more inclusive beauty brands and celebrity. I believe, is it Serena Williams?
Yes, there's also I want to shout out Cashmere. She's a single mom of like a couple of boys, and she started the beauty bakery like maybe 10, 12 years ago that is also centered around, it's actually really, really cute. But it has like for every single hue, but it's centered around baked goods. Like everything is
cute.
So even fun. Like your beauty, and she's really affordable. And she also was in Target. She had a smaller line in Target because she had already been in Ulta. She'd already been in Sephora, and she sells online. So then Target wanted to get on it. They of course cut that too. But like her beauty blenders come in an egg carton, which is so cute.
Oh,
and
you
can get
fun.
6 for $28. 6 beauty blenders instead of 1. So I love Giselle and I love Every Hue, but also, baby, I'm buying Fenty.
Yeah, there you go. Fenty
Got the whole line. That coconut water foundation just don't quit for the winter time. Okay, she does, and it's not an unreasonable price point to get Fenty. There is a market for Every Hue. There are other ones out there. Like I said, Beauty Bakery. She has invested a lot of time and money into being a chemist and knowing the product, like knowing the makeup. And she is a darker skinned, beautiful woman. Like, she's freaking gorgeous. If you haven't seen her or heard of her, look up Cashmere from Beauty Bakery. She's gorgeous. And she has great, great, great makeup. And it's a really fun and cute girly concept. Whereas Giselle wasn't quite giving like the concept or the theme other than just a great idea and a need. Yeah. She kind of opened that door, but like there are other people that are doing it just as good, if not better, or there's more out there. And again, what if Cynthia Bailey is just the girl is already in line at her casting call? What if the content creator, the Black Olivia Jade with a clue and a college degree comes in and is like, I have an idea for Sephora and I actually think that it should be blah, blah, blah. And then now we're getting a percentage of her idea. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think we've done it.
I actually couldn't be prouder and more satisfied with giving Cynthia Bailey I love Cynthia Bailey. we would get our money back. We didn't reinvest. And if you are worried about like, wow, these are still housewives, we can't necessarily like invest in some of the worst charactered people. Cynthia is on like the bottom of the list of terrible housewife people.
Yes,
right.
Bottom. Like part of the reason why she didn't make a good housewife is she was always trying to be the goddamn people.
She's too not problematic.
I know. She's too just like
So I'm here for Cynthia Bailey.
I want to go to the lake house.
Peter has no access or rights to her money like anywhere. Like Peter's in jail. So, oh no, he just got out. Shout out to Peter. He just got out of jail.
Welcome back, Peter.
Welcome back. He might be an investor too.
We are not getting into business with Peter Thomas.
No.
But I will get into business with Cynthia Bailey. I
Yes.
love her. So that feels fair.
Well, amazing. I feel good about this.
I feel good about it too.
I feel a little bit richer.
Don't you? I feel like
Mani-
now when I see Cynthia Bailey doing well, I'm going to be like, girls, the dividends.
You're
are coming
welcome.
in.
Yes.
The dividends are going to come in.
Well, thank you so much, Mani, for coming back on here and doing this nonsense with us. Remind everyone where they can follow you and find you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Threads, anywhere you're listening to We Say What. And after you review and rate it and talk about how much you love this episode, go on over to The Mix with Mani on all the podcast platforms and let me know that you came from here. And on Instagram, Threads, and everything else at Mixing with Mani, MixingWithMani.
Ooh. And a speller to boot. Look at that.
Thank you guys
A looker and a speller.
so much for letting me be a part of the nonsense. I needed
Oh
this.
my God.
We love it. Thank you
love
so
it.
much for coming on, and I hope that your lunch is delicious. I think you said it was getting delivered soon,
Oh,
so
it
I
will
hope
be.
that it's
It's a herb rustic prime rib.
prime rib again.
We always talk about fine meats when
Wait,
you're
were
on.
we talking about prime rib the last time? Well, this is
A rib roast.
Oh, rib roast. Okay.
Oh yeah, well, it's the same. It's the same. It's my favorite meat.
We're learning so much.
We're learning so much from you. Anyway, thanks for being a shark with us today, everybody.
Bye.
You can have your opinions, but we say what?